welcome to the channel. So my name is Henrik, and here in front of me I have a set of M-sport brakes. These brakes come off a salvage car, and I'm going to retrofit them to my 4 Series. So these are basic M-sport brake calipers. You're also able to get a set of M-performance brakes if you want to retrofit it. They do not come in the blue color. They come in a red, orange and a yellow goldish color. The M-performance brakes are a bit bigger in the rotor size, but the design of them is pretty much the same. Other than that, since these come off a salvage car, they have a few rock chips here and there, as you can see. So I'm going to fix it up. I have a few options, of course. You could go ahead and scuff them up and repaint them, either with normal auto paint, or you could have them powder coated in the color you desire. Since these are in the blue color and they are not that bad, they only have a few rock chips on the front fascia, I'll be able to give them a good clean, and then after that they should look fairly mint condition again, and I'll be ready to fit them on the car with some steel brake hoses, and it will look very nice compared to the regular brakes I have on right now that are boring gray color and nothing special, since it's just the base model. So before I start, I'll just go through everything I'm going to need or going to use in the repair or cleaning of these. So the first thing I'm going to use is this brush. It's simply just to agitate the cleaning when you're going over the brake caliper. It will remove some of the dust. Then some of the cleaners, just a regular brake cleaner, nothing special, just to get some of the dust off and degrease it. This is a wheel cleaner, rim cleaner, mixed with water, so it's diluted a bit, so it's not so harsh on the rims, so it will work fine on these calipers. Then just some regular water, just to remove some of the dust particles and get some of the dirt off once you clean it. Then here we have the OEM BMW paint. So there's not a paint that matches this one 100%. I'm not sure what color it is. I'm not able to find it in the BMW ETK system. It's not listed under any paints. So I've read online that one of the closest colors is this Estoril blue. And it matches fairly good. It's a bit darker in the color, but well, when you are 1 feet, 2 feet away from the car, you'll never see it. So it will work fine to cover some of the marks and make them way less noticeable. Then of course a microfiber cloth, just to wipe them off once you're done. And then I'm going to get a plastic mat and start cleaning them. So I found the plastic mat, so we don't mess up anything in here. It was the smallest one I could find. It's usually used for oil changes, this mat, so I think it will be nicely for this use. I'm starting with one of the smaller calipers here. It's not that bad condition. It got a few rock chips on the front fascia. It's not that crazy dirty. Some of the other ones are a bit more dirty than this one. But a thorough clean before I'm painting anything is always a good idea. So I'll just get to it. There's not a lot to it. I'll start off with some brake cleaner, then move to the wheel cleaner, and then agitate it a bit. Then maybe do it once or twice depending on how dirty it is. Then wash it off with the water, clean it with a microfiber cloth, and then do a little paint correction. And I'll show you how it looks when we get a bit further ahead. So a few minutes has passed now, and I've agitated it a few times, and I think they are fairly clean as they can be right now. So I'm just going to take a bit of water and just mist it over here, just to get the cleaning agents off. And hopefully some of the dirt and brake dust and whatever might be trapped in here. So I haven't cleaned the inside very much, since it will be very dusty very soon. So it doesn't matter that much. But the outside here is where you're going to see it through the wheels. So you might as well clean it very thorough. And I have a stopper here, so no water or anything like that gets into the brake caliper. You wouldn't want water in there. It's not good for braking. See if there's any more here, or I think I got most of it. Yeah. That is pretty good. I'll let that dry a bit out, and then I'll take the microfiber cloth and give it a once over, and then I'll be ready to give it a little layer of paint, maybe a few layers of paint to cover these up very well, and then we will have a nice looking brake caliper again, ready for mounting on the car. Then I'll of course need a set of brake pads. Got some EBC racing pads on the way, along with a set of slotted race rotors. So it will be a nice setup once I get it fitted on the car. So let's see if the future brings any track days or anything like that. We are only 6-7 hours from the Nürburgring, so it should be possible once spring comes and the weather lightens up a bit and they are finished with the work on the Nürburgring. Currently going through a little makeover. But I'll clean this up and wait a little time, and then I'll be back with some fresh paint on it, and it will be in a few seconds for you guys. Now it's ready for the next phase. It's been drying a bit and it's cleaned off with the most of the dirt. There's of course a bit of dirt left still. You have to be very thorough if you want to get everything, but I just wanted most of the dirt off so we can paint some of the rock chips and have it looking nice again. So we're going to use this paint stick. So it's a touch-up stick by BMW. It's fairly simple to use. Shake it up a bit, and then once you're ready, just take a little amount from the brush and dab it slowly on some of these places where you need the paint. Be very careful because there's a lot of paint on this little brush. It might not look like a lot, but when you use it on a car and you use a small little drop on it and it flows over the whole hood, you'll never do it again. So be very careful. A small drop is a lot of paint, so shake it off before and remove most of the paint from the brush on the sides here, because there's quite a lot of paint on it and you only have to use a small amount. Then use a steady hand if you have one. See, there's a whole drop of paint here, it's way too much. It's on the stick itself, so it will slowly go down once you hold it upright. I'll lightly go over this once or twice more, just to cover it a bit better. I'll start with the front fascia here and have a look at all the small dings, and once I've covered them all, I'll wait a minute or two and then do it one more time, and then let it rest for a few minutes, and then take all the other sides. So I'll be back in a few seconds here. Okay, they have now gotten 3 coats of paint, and I think that is plenty enough to provide a bit of protection against further rock chips or any kind of corrosion that could happen. The color is not 100% perfect, but it is a decent match. Let me see here, I'll show you how it looks. So you can of course see the painted surfaces when you look closely, but then again, a bit far away, tucked behind the wheel, you'll never see it. And once it dries up, I think no one will ever notice. Now I just got a few more to do. Got 3 others to do, and then they'll be ready to fit on the car. I'm not sure I'm going to fit them right now, because winter and possibly snow and salt on the roads might corrode the new brake rotors, and no reason to damage them quite yet. I might as well wait till spring comes and then fit them on the car. Got a few other projects ready for the car, so I'm taking one step at a time. But this will definitely transform the way the car sits on the road and how it feels on the brakes. I'm looking forward to driving around with these brakes instead and see how they feel compared to the stock brakes. I might be able to check them out on a racetrack later this year, but time will tell. But for now, I'm off. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to hit the like button, and be sure to subscribe if you want to see more. I got a lot of different projects coming up in the near future, both body kit and some other goodies. So be sure to follow and see more of this. But other than that, have a great day, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.